Ever wondered what sparks an international conflict? How a single spark can ignite a fire that engulfs nations? Today, we delve into the recent Israel-Hamas war, tracing its progression in an attempt to understand its origins, its impact, and its possible implications on the global stage. The year 2023 witnessed a sudden escalation in the Israel-Hamas conflict. It all began with a wave of surprise attacks launched by Hamas from Gaza. The Israeli government, in response, declared a state of war. The attacks included rockets being fired into Israel, armed gunmen infiltrating Israeli communities, and reports of attacks by land, sea, and air. In no time, the situation spiraled out of control. The death toll started to rise, with both sides suffering significant losses. The Israeli forces retaliated with strikes on Gaza, resulting in the deaths of at least 950 Palestinians. As the war continued, the death toll in Israel climbed to 1,200 people. The conflict did not remain confined to these two entities. The Israeli forces and Lebanon-based Hezbollah fighters also began exchanging fire. Shells launched from Syria found their way into Israel, landing in open areas. As the war raged on, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza worsened. With the depletion of fuel, the power plant in Gaza was on the brink of shutting down completely, threatening an imminent catastrophe. The United Nations Agency for Palestine reported that the region had less than 2 weeks' supply of food and water to assist the more than 180,000 people who sought refuge in their schools in Gaza. Amidst the chaos, a heartbreaking incident occurred. A respected expert in international law, Saeed al-Dashan, visiting his family in Gaza, lost his life along with his entire immediate family when an Israeli air attack struck his home. The estimated death toll in this single attack was at least 30 people. The war left scars on both sides of the border. In Israel's Kfar Aza, near Gaza, dozens of bodies of Israeli civilians and Hamas fighters were found among the ruins of burned-out houses and torched cars. The Ramal neighborhood, once a thriving part of the Gaza Strip, was nearly wiped out due to the intense Israeli bombardment. The center of public life and community in Gaza was reduced to rubble. In the face of such devastation and loss, one can't help but question the cost of war. The Israel-Hamas conflict serves as a stark reminder of the destructive power of conflict and the urgent need for peaceful resolution. As we conclude our journey through this devastating war, it's clear that staying informed is more critical than ever. Knowledge is power, and in the face of global conflict, it becomes our responsibility to seek out the truth, understand the complexities, and engage in informed discussions. So continue to question, continue to learn, and most importantly, continue to care. Because it is through our collective engagement that we can hope to influence positive change in our world.